And greetings, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Vincentius Primus just gave me a third of a tangerine, and I can't eat it. But I can smell it. Oh, look behind me. Ooh, can I step back a little bit? No, let me step back to here. I don't want to step off the cliff, but look at that. From here, I can see the town, the Mystic Groves, the Maple Groves, even part of the buildings on the guard. I'm going to take a picture of that. I am. We're going to take a picture. Hello. Hello, everyone. Welcome. It is the new year, and whoa, fireworks! Oh, that's perfect. I said it was the new year and there were fireworks. That's wonderful. Oi, Mr. Villager. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And I am good. I am good. Evoci, how are you? How are you? Okay, I'm going to change my view though. I'm at the top of Guardian's Rock, where we have the Mystic site actually set here, but I'm going to come down. I have a very interesting thing going on. Look at that. Look what it looks like. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. Look at how beautiful that is. Oh, it's such a shame I can't keep it long enough because it's a level 3 and it only has one bed here, and I need, this is a wonderful house for a family. It has a double bedroom for the parents right here, and then it has one bed in the upper part of the house for the kid, and that is perfect. However, for the fact that we have, you're good to the bem. The fact that we have singles living here, I am going to have to move along, have Valerie begin working on the level 4. The level 4 needs prismarine. And we're going to have a problem. It definitely needs prismarine. And so what I think is going to happen, upgrade the building, is I'm going to have Tucker actually get prismarine from my people in order to complete this build. Mr. Villager usually is the one who says, so what are we doing today? What we're doing is we are actually preparing for children. But it's going to take a while because I actually have to do a couple serious builds, and I have to have research done. So that's what I'm working towards, and that is what we're looking at. Let's recall her. Hello, Valerie. I hear that. Do you want to tell me something? Have you started? No, you're not going to start yet? You're not interested in starting right at this particular moment? No, she's just like, no, I'm not ready to start. Nah, I'm not going to start today. All right, fine. Let's see. Let's give her some time. She just got done. She's sniffling. I wonder if she's coming down with something. Let's come here. And let's see if I actually did. I did not. See, that's what I knew. Mixasa, salut. Mixasa, you are here. Welcome back, Mixasa. Mixasa was with me on my Twitch stream this morning, and we were doing a bunchy things. So I'm going to show Mr. Villager the things that we were doing. However, let's come down here and let's look for a minute. What, Valerie? Valerie, what is it? What is it you want? Let's see. She is not gonna. Okay. There's something that I'm doing wrong. Valerie is like going, I just want to take a break for a minute. All right. I know. But I'm good. I think I am. Except I would like to have this. What? Hold on. Let's do that again. Oh, seriously? I thought she was a level 4. Oh, Houston, we are in trouble. Valerie is not a level 4. She's a level 3. When was I going to find that out? Now? She is a level 3. Valerie, why didn't you tell me? Good gracious, look at that. I actually thought she was a level 4. Build options. The builder is Valerie. Now, this is going to be something. I see that prismarine. I see that block of gold. We do have gold. Prismarine is the thing. We do have brick. We have some andesite. Prismarine is going to be the thing. Upgrade the building. So, as I was, you might have missed excessive, but what I was saying to Mr. Villager is we are in the process of beginning to think about having children be in the community, and in order for us to do that, we need some serious things done. Let's look here. Stripped oak log. And what do you need? That's what you need. And you need 2, and they're being delivered. They are being delivered. Excellent. So let's come up here while all of that is going on, as so that I can admire this, because this is so beautiful. I love it. Look at the roof. Look at the roof. Isn't that gorgeous? I just love that. And then on the inside, this is one of the ones. Yes, I left the door open. They are done for right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the fire fewer. Let's move this over a teeny tiny bit. Fire. There we go. I should have 2 of these. Let me get both grills for a minute. Let's see which one we want to put here. I think we're going to put this grill right here. There we go. This is me having a mod that has that fire grill. And so I'm doing that. And then down here, this fireplace is set in stone, so it doesn't need a grill. It's actually beautiful and does not need a grill. The other one's gorgeous too. I just love, I love all of it. So, and this, of course, this is so fun. Look at that. There's the drawers. This is vanilla. There's the drawers, and there's the hanging clothes right there. And that closet is one of my favorite pieces. Yes, there is a bed missing. Tank and Valerie are sharing this apartment, but they are not sharing a bed together. And so that is why that is like that. And down here, Clements and Chanel actually are sharing a bed, and that's why Emery is in the guest bedroom. This is her place. She doesn't want to share a bed. Hello, Bree. How are you? Bree is so strange. She doesn't want to share a bed with them, so it's her house, so she's in the bedroom that has the single bed. When I have one of them available, Emery could start working. Ooh, hold on a second. Let me see this. What level is this? Hold on a minute. I'm gonna do something. Let's come here. Oh my gosh. Look at this. Whoa. Wow, this isn't even finished. Oh, I have to watch that. That is a very dangerous thing that I keep doing. Okay. We're going to cancel. And I'm going to, this is level 2. I'm going to have Valerie upgrade this. And we're changing, oh, jeez. I have to be super careful. Did you see what I just did? It's dark in here. Wow. You'd think this was a graveyard or something. Oh my gosh, it's gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's not even done. And it's beautiful. Wow. But I'm going to have Valerie's workshop and Emery's. Let's have a pickup from Emery's workshop. And that way they'll pick up all the rock that she is using right now. So let's come here and let's request a pickup. Tank is going to come along and she is going to pick things up from here. And let's close that. Let's go up to the ship, the balloon. We're going up to the balloon, Valerie's balloon. We're going to cancel Valerie working on this. And we're going to come right here, cancel the upgrade. We're going to have Valerie work on the graveyard. And then here, we're going to have Emery work on the house because Emery is right here, build. And we're going to have Emery work on this. Emery is a level 5. So she can work on this. And McSassa is saying that there is a hidden door in the graveyard, level 3. Ooh. Oh my gosh, this is going to be fun. However, this level 3 isn't finished yet. So we have to wait until it's done. I just want to make sure that Valerie... It's like it's a magnet or something. Let me come here. I just want to make sure that this is... can I reach it? Can I reach it? I can't see anything now. Look how dark this... It gets so dark. All right. Let me come here. Let's see if I can reach it. There it is. And let me just make sure. I'm just going to do it one more time just to make sure that Valerie is upgrading it. Okay. And now let's come here. I know it's so weird, but I'm trading out the builders, and that way Valerie does not have to upgrade to a level 4 before she can work on that house. We need Chloe and Clements to be able to be comfortable in their own beds, and so we're going to come down here and have someone pick up. Request pickup. So Trudy is going to come and get all the stuff that Valerie had requested for building onto this house. So this is a level 3 right here, and Emery is going to make it a level 4. The graveyard is a level 2. and Valerie is going to make it a level 3. And then after we have the 4 rooms up here for beds, so that we have a bed for Clemens, or for Chanel, whoever is actually the one that needs the bed the most, we are going to have, let me look and see, we're going to have Valerie begin the enchanter. The enchanter, maybe I should have Emery do it. The enchanter is sitting up above this house. I'm looking at that. Look at that. See that? Can you see that, everybody? That's down below this. So Emery's been doing a good job of managing that. Valerie's been doing a good job of managing that. There are no walkways up here. They have to do this. They have to be on the cliff. And so that is what's going to happen on the hill, on the mountain, on Guardian's Rock. We're going to pass down right now. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. I think I'm actually going to go to the saloon and go to sleep. The only thing that's possible to see is the paper on the coffin. Yeah, it's pretty scary when it gets that dark, isn't it? It is really, really scary. All right. Good. There we go. All right, we're going to sleep. Most of the Christmas decorations have been traded out. I do see one right here that didn't get taken down, so we'll take this one down right here, and that one is put away. And I think that now almost all of them, look at these, almost all of them are gone. Let's change these. These are going to be traded for regular lights right here and right here, and that takes care of that. Easton has started doing the courier work, and he is in Trudy's wagon, and he was using it. Dondanas, yahoo! Finished the concrete mixer, and we have a concrete mixer. We actually have a person who is a concrete mixer. We're going to go downstairs here. We're down this ramp. We're going to pass Becca. She's in the field working. We're going to look at some things going on down here. Here comes Charlie. Adam. Hi, Adam. Adam, where are you going? Oh. Where's Adam going? Adam, where are you going? Adam's our fisher. I have never seen him on this side of town. But he, of course, is going to the only restaurant that we have. So here's the deal. We're gonna have kids, and we only have one restaurant, and it's in the tavern. Now in Europe, kids go into the tavern and eat, and that is normal. So we're not saying there's anything wrong with that. What we are talking about is there is no restaurant on this side of town. So yes, it does mean that the people on this side of the town get to come over here every once in a while and see the rest of town. Are you the only one that didn't like too much of the shovel model that they did for the graveyard in the hut? The gold shovel, I think I need a restaurant more closer to the docks. Yes, I think you are correct that we do. Because, wow. I mean, Adam should take a walk every once in a while. But that's not the point. The point is that the town is a pretty good sized town. And we know from our own towns that it's unrealistic that there would only be one restaurant at this particular point in the growth of this town. So, what are we talking about? We don't have anyone to build a restaurant right this minute. Right here, look at this. Look at what Elise is working on. Yay! Elise is upgrading the town hall because we need at least a level 3 town hall in order for the kids to get any kind of education at all. And technically we should have a level 5 town hall. Why not a Littleton one? Let's see. And right here you can see it. Well, you can't see anything because nothing's going on here. Let me see. I hear that. You hear that sound? That is trees coming down. Yes, indeed. So he has started working on the housing because we still need one more set of housing, and it is going on top of this Shire house, just like in Emney Island. Just like in Emney Island, it is going on top of the Shire house. So he started working on that. So that's what he's doing. Postco is working on the apiary because if we don't have an apiary, we can't have a beekeeper who does honey and honeycomb. And that's actually going to become super important right now because we need a lot of honeycomb for the builds that we are doing, and we're going to do that. So he is bringing this up. Why not make some kind of a refectory attached to the school? Let me think about that. This is Littleton at the when they start having stones on the roof. And I'm not as keen, but I don't have anything that I can do about it right now. Emmeline. This is Emmeline's place. Emmaline. So let's come here. I know it's supposed to be Randall's Ready Mix, which is cute, but we're going to say it's Emmeline's. EMMEALINE''S, unless her name ends in R, and then we could say whatever her last name is. Let's see, but it's Clerk. So she's saying Emmeline, and there we go. So there's Emmeline's place. Let's come up here. This says Gabby, but this is actually Jillian. So let's come here and let's make that go away. ILLIAN''S, Jillian's right there. And this is Joey's place right here. This is Joey's excavation. And this is Prasino construction because it used to say Littleton construction. These addresses were changed. The name of this street is Hillway, and so those addresses are Hillway addresses. This is Mystic Grove University. The library should say Prasino Village. I'm going to change this. I'm going to change this right now. Let's come here. I'm going to make this Mystic Grove. Let's delete that. MYSTIC. And there's one. And then on this one, let's make this one go. Oops, I missed it. There we go. And then let's make this come back. What creative names? Lovely. Thaler. Yeah, it is Thaler. Grove. Doing that Mystic Grove. And then space this over to there. And there we are. Mystic Grove Library. So there's the library. And this is Lily's. It still says Lily, but I'll have to replace it in just a minute because her name's going to go away with the update of that building. When these are updated, that is also going to happen. We'll have to remember the street addresses. I don't think we'll have much problem doing that. This needs to be a level 3. This needs to be a level 3. Oh, no. There are 3 beds up here. That means that this needs to be a level 4 before we can have kids. So, when the time comes, let's have the Christmas tree be put away. They have a little carpet here. We're going to take the carpet away for right now. And we're going to put back in the floor right here. That part is okay. Let's come here. All 4 of these have to be a level 4 in order for children to live there. And so that is something that we'll have to do something about. And there is what we're doing. So, Mr. Villager, that's what we're doing. We're getting ready for kids, and it is a long process. But included in that process is a restaurant. And Mr. Villager was suggesting Littleton's restaurant. Have I not looked at Littleton's restaurant? Let me look at it. I might not have. I might not have. Let's look for a second. This is a level 1. Oh, yes, it's one of these. It's a fast food restaurant. And let me look. 2, 3, 4, 5. The street doesn't have a name. Which street? Littleton has a name. The street that those houses were on is called Littleton. That street. Yeah. And then, so how do I feel about this? What this means is that even at level 5, they'll be sitting outside without anything over top of them. And I could do that. Let me look at the pagoda for a second. I think the pagoda is too big, but let me look for a minute. I'll switch back in a second. P-A-G-O-D-A. The pagoda restaurant. It rains here. And let's see for a second. This is 1, 2. Oh, that's right. This makes the 2 restaurants. 3, 4, 5. Wow. This gives us a little tiny pagoda section of town, and it does have the same thing. I prefer these where there's less rain. I actually like it, Mr. Villager, as a fast food restaurant, and I think it would work here, even though, just like with the bakery, they're going to be sitting outside. What we could do is we could do umbrellas over top of those, and let's look for a minute. See, and you're right, it would fit really nicely So let me see. 1, 2, 3. So the level 3 is going to look like that. Level 4. The level 3 is going to be like this for a while. We could put umbrellas on these, and that would mean using a different kind of table, but it could be done depending. Or we could just have it that they don't sit outside when it's raining. I'm sure that's what he expected. 5. See, because they can come up here and get food, and they're standing under here. So we'll do this one because this is a fast food restaurant. If the weather's good, they can sit outside. If not, they can run in here and get their food, and everything is good. Oh, and it has a back door. I like that a lot, and I like the size of it. So this is a good suggestion. So let us X. Let's go to the tavern and go to sleep. And that would mean that we would have to have someone else. We have 2 restaurants right now. We have one on Guardian's Rock, because otherwise they would be coming down here to eat. So we have one there, and we're going to look at having a second one here. That would be cute for the kids. I just don't have any place to put it. Do you see what I see? Is that one of our cows? It is. That is one of our cows walking down the street. It looks like Cresium is actually coming. It looked like Cresium was coming for that cow. He was. He was actually coming for that cow. Come on, you. Come here. Come on. Come on through. Come on. There we go. He intended to bring that cow back to be milked. And there we go. Okay, there's our cows. There's our sheep. There's our chickens. And no! Oh my gosh! Oh! The unexpected! Look at this. A fox in the hen house. We don't have any chickens left. Oh my gosh, look. Look at this. Look at this. I have to take a picture. This is crazy. We have a fox in the hen house. Now, what do you think I should do about this? What do you think? I mean, she has just killed all our chickens. Look, she has feathers in her mouth. What in the world? Get out. Get out. She's like, no, I want to sleep. Hold on. Let's do this. Let's see. Who could have imagined such a thing? A fox has eaten all our chickens and is just as comfortable as they can be. Can I hit them? Yes, I can. Okay, that did it. Where did they go? All I did was I hit it. I didn't kill it. Oh, and it didn't go anywhere. You cannot stay here. Grr. I'm not sure that Quentin could have done anything about that. Let's have a festival with the fox meat? No. No. Get out. Get out. There we go. All right. That time the fox went out, but where did they go? They're not going to stay away. We're going to have to get them to leave town. They're on the run. No. Come on. I'm going to have to hit. I have to. I'm sorry, people. I have to. I'm trying to get them to go away. And you can come up here, but you can't stay. All right. Let me get a lead. Lead, L-E-A-D. I should have done that from the beginning, but I have to do it now because they're headed back. I just fell into that hole, much less them. Where'd they go? Oh, there we go. I've got you. All right, so whoa. This is wild. That is the last thing that I would have expected is a fox. Actually, I could lure them with berries. Thank you, Mixasa. I'm going to take this fox over to the woods and let them go. And yep, we've got them still. I'm going to take them all the way over into, let me see, is there a way around here? I think there is. How do you put for jumping inside? Yes. No, this is still too close. Come on. Come on. I really have to make sure that they have another home entirely. And so we're bringing them all the way out here. All the way out. Did you see the feathers? The fox had, whoop! Uh-oh, they escaped. They escaped. They went somewhere. Oh, I lost them. Hopefully, they were following me until I got to this area. There she is. And I've got her. Let me come back here. And yep, she doesn't want to. Oh, you want to go that way? All right, fine. I'm gonna let her go that way. That's fine, you can go. Just a second. Just a second, just a second, just a second. Wait, I can't get it to let go. Oh, I know how. There we go. No, not that. There we go. Huh. Why won't it break? Shouldn't it break? Just a second. There we go. All right. Run. Oh, poor rabbit. That's what it was. It knew the rabbit was there. Poor rabbit. Rabbit and the fox. That's why it wouldn't come, because the rabbit was there. Okay, let's give it for the village as a gift. There is no nearby. Bless you. Vincentius Primus exploded. There is no nearby village. The closest village is a long way away. See, this is why we have been importing things using ships. That looks like a village there, but it could just be a deserted town right there. But yeah, we are really on our own. He's wearing headphones, but I will tell him that you said bless you and thank you. Yes, we are on our own out here. Let's come here. We have no chickens. We just lost all of our chickens. So let's come. I'm going to do two things because of that. I'm going up into my room and I'm going to turn into a survivalist. and I'm going to be a survivalist for a little bit of time. The first thing I'm going to do is try and make some chickens. And then the second thing I'm going to do is take down the yurts. So let's come here. Akemi! Akemi! Oi, Akemi! ¿Cómo está você? How are you? And here, we'll come here. And let's go this way. And let's go this way. And let's go this way. So we are in survival mode. What do we not need while we're in survival? We don't need that. We do need these. And what am I going to do? I'm going to go to the warehouse and get some eggs. So we're going to get some eggs because we don't have any chickens. We had a fox in the hen house. A fox in the hen house. Who could have imagined it? That is so unexpected. Eggs. 16 should be enough. Oh my gosh, we have a duck egg. We actually have a duck egg. Wow. Hi, Easton. Where did that come from? It must have been in the field or under one of the houses or something. That is so interesting. Yes, we have thousands of eggs, so we're not going to have a problem making some chickens. And so let's come into the here. Quentin is on break right now. Because we have thousands of eggs. So he does come here and feed them. Hi, Quentin. But he is not, he's not actually doing anything else. Let's come here and let's try. 2, 3, 4. Do you think I should have taken some more? There's 1, 2, there's 2. Oh, I'm sorry, baby. There's 3, and there's 4. And so now he is feeding them. And I'm going to go out. We'll make sure that they don't come out. And I will give him back these 2 eggs. So we have 4 baby chickens. And let's come here and let's put that in there. And everything should be fine if he doesn't let the chickens out. Okay, so we got some babies. There they are. All right, it's nighttime. Hi, Cameron. Cameron is our shepherd. What's the matter, Cameron? You need wheat, but it's going to be delivered. And there is Krisham, her partner, and the dairy farmer, and they're going in there. Look at the amount of protein. Okay. Oh my goodness. So many eggs. Yes, we have a ton. We definitely do. In the nighttime here, I'm going to take down these yurts. No one's living in them anymore. And I want to get the materials because the materials belong to the town. They actually built these. These were, these came in. And so I am collecting all the materials from this. And we'll do that. When I pick this up, there might be some place to put. Oh! I think I just lost the roses. I think I did. No one lives here. Build options, pick up. All right, so I have this and I'll hold on to it. And let's come here. So we're taking down the yurt. So it's this large amount of wool that the canvas is made out of, the covering is made out of, and we are preserving it for them. I'm actually going to also take away the wood platform in front here, and we'll see what we want to put here. We should take a look at the school. When you showed it, it wasn't, you weren't in here. Okay, I'll look at that and we'll do that. So these are, now technically the whole tent should fall in on top of me because I just took away the supports. And let's get all of this. Now I have that backpack that Vincentius Primus gave me that is actually has a magnet in it, and it's picking up the pieces as they fall. There we go. Yeah, I can take a look at the school. Do you mean look at the school the way it is now, or look at the school, what the school's going to end up looking like? Let's see, just a sec. Whoosh. Yep, here we go. Let's take this part down. It's nighttime. Shall I start with the logs? Sure, why don't we take these away? I think that belongs to that, but I don't know. Actually, those logs actually belong to this yurt platform, but it works really nicely, doesn't it, for them having the, ooh, I actually like that. I can't do anything about it right now, but we'll come back and think about that. And yes. And let's look here. So one of the other things that is going to happen later is that in the desert we are actually, remember that house that we looked at? We looked at that Incan house and we were like, no, that's not going to work here. It didn't work here, but it does work in the desert. And when we get to the desert a little bit later, we're going to look at that Incan house and how we are using it to replace the yurts. So the yurts are, uh-oh, I hit the tree. The yurts are like a tent, and we're replacing the yurts with tiny houses. That's actually what we're doing. We're replacing the yurts with tiny houses. And the new Incan house is a tiny house. And so that is what we're doing. Susanna, if you'll remember the last time we were here, Susanna, just a random question. Who here also thinks that a 2-floor house, the bedroom should always be on the 2nd floor? Well, that's funny that you should bring this up, because in the Incan house, the master bedroom is on the 1st floor and the kids are upstairs. And in the 2nd bedroom is upstairs in the Incan house. It depends. It depends. I think it's a stylistic style. It depends on how the house is built, whether it actually looks good, and depends on who's living there and what they want. Now this is only a level 1, but I am going to pick it up anyway. I could have them do this because this one can be deconstructed. So I'm not going to take the time to do this one. The other one won't be deconstructed, but this one will. Wait, what? The Incan house that I'm looking at actually has the main bedroom on the first floor of the house. Do I want to do anything else? No, that was primarily to get the chickens in. Oh, but what I can do is just go to the university since I'm already walking. Why don't I go up to the university for a minute? And yes, I know it's dark back here, and I can put in some lights, and I have some lights. Could you see it? Absolutely. So I'll show you in just a minute. Manage housing. Let's look here. Civilian. So we're waiting. We need a restaurant level 3, which we have, or 8 golden apples for that. Down here where the kids are, we need a cake for the circus. And we also need cookies, but we have a baker, so we can get those now. We need 6 books, and we need a school level 1. I think this can be done. A school level 1, we have books, so we can do that. And let's put these back here, and I think that'll be okay. Let's see here. We do not have a cake. We have eggs. The eggs are for vaccine, and I think we have some apples, but I don't think we have enough. So let's come here right quick and look and see how many apples we need. We need 8, and we only have 4 so far. So we're working towards the apples. We have the mask, but in order to have the vaccine, we need a university. We need a hospital, but we need a university level 4. So these are some of the things that are going to hold us up. We can do the circus if we have a cake. We can do the gourmand if we have some cookies. And right here, the books, which we have, this is important. We're going to learn, we're going to have the kids increase their education. That is one of the things that I absolutely need to do right away. And we're not doing nurture. I don't want them to grow faster. We need a level 3. We don't have that. And that takes care of that. Let's go up to the top here. We don't need, we can go up to, I think it's 100, like 99 or something, before we need to do something about the town size. And so we're not going to do anything there. And just come to technology for a minute. We can't do this honey pot until we have a beehive level 3. And that's what Postco is working on. We did the Jungle Master, so we actually can do plantation, and we'll look at some of those and see if we can find something. It's morning, obviously, and then we need an enchanter. And we need an enchanter level 3 in order to get another ambassador. And that is what we need. And then gaze into the pits. We need another miner level 1. So I think right now, this is redstone. I know ability, block place speed is increased by iron ingots. Hi, Susanna. I think I don't want to do that right this minute. Okay, so let me put back these books for right now. And you all stop to think sometimes at some moment the school can educate even better than the library. In some respects, the school, hold on. It's one of those things about educating children and wanting the kids to have a good education. And that's one of the things that we're looking at. Let's come here. They're going upstairs because he sees that I'm about to change into a fish. And she she was like, ah, phew, I missed it. Okay, so let's come out here. Malik is in his office, and look at this. There's Malik in his office. I like that. There's Alamar. Here we go. So two things. Mr. Villager wanted to see the school. So let's go to the school. Let's look at that. So we're doing a high magic school, and it's one of the ones that does not have any of the normal stuff. In some respects, it's very kind of early American in the way that it is. Let's switch packs. It doesn't have a cafeteria, which is called a refectory where you are. And yeah, so let's look for a minute. This is High Magic. High Magic is 5 Ties and Private Panda. And let's look at the education. Let's look at the school. And this is a level 1 of the school right here. And this is one of the things that we had wanted. There's the level 1. It's actually really quite pretty. And then the level 2 is a little bit longer, as you can see. And then the 3, and then the energy appears. The 3, the 4. So this is a level 4, which is what we're close to right now. Let me see if we have a 3. We actually have a 3 because we don't have the top on that tower. And so when we get to level 4, we'll have the bell. And is that bell just outrageously big? Good gracious. That bell is huge. That bell can be heard for miles. I think it's a little too big for this town, but we'll see. And then they have outside seating right here, which I think is really nice, and I like that. And then level 5, we have the mystical energy apparition. And then in here we have this. And here we go. And this is the way our school looks. It has a single classroom door, and it has a lovely blackboard, and lots of room for lots of kids. So that's the whole thing. It really affects, considering that the teacher skills can affect how fast the children can learn. It's possible, right? You all stop to think the school can educate even better. And this is the reason why we're not having any kids until we get a level 5. So that the kids are actually having the best education. By that time, we should have level, the university and the town hall will be high enough. I think we have to have a level 5 university in order to get the master's degree for the kids before they enter university. They have to be able to get that, and that'll be it. And answering, well, the translation can be for refectory is a mess hall or a cafeteria. Yeah, I figured that's what that was. So this one doesn't have one. There are some schools that actually do have refectories attached to them, but this school does not. The second thing that Mr. Villager wanted to see was the Incan house. This Incan house that we are building in the desert actually has the main bedroom on the first floor. So when you go into the house at level 1, of course, all the houses have a bed on the first floor. But then at level 2, 3, The bedroom is still, the master bedroom is still here. It's still behind a screen on the main floor, and upstairs there starts to be bedrooms. Upstairs there's storage. This is level 4, if I'm not mistaken. There we go, level 4 right here, and then level 5. But you can see that you mean crystal. I wasn't thinking of crystal. What I was thinking of is that crystal is a sign of something. Like it's actually the energy buildup. It's a like created energy on that property. And that's what high magic has on all the properties. And there should be a word for that. I can't think of the word right now. They added a new alternative. Yes. And that is correct. This is a brand new little house, and it's a tiny house. And so this little teeny tiny house is actually what we're making in the desert to take the place of some of the yurts. Hold on. To take the place of some of the yurts. So that is one thing that we're doing. But let's come down. Postco is done with the apiary. The apiary is now a level 3. Let's see if it is. It might only be a level 2. It is only a level 2, so he still has to work on it. I was thinking, wait a minute, I know the level 3 is stone, and sure enough, that is correct. So we're going to have Postco upgrade this to a level 3. This is, I would kind of love to keep it. I really like the way it looks in the wood. The original is the best. Yeah, the original house, the Incan house, is really a gorgeous house. I would like to keep this like this. But the problem is that then I can't get honey and honeycomb at the same time. So I have to bring it up to the stone. And maybe after it is, eventually it's going to look like one of these buildings right here. And maybe when it looks like that, we'll see if we want to bring it back to the wood. We'll make a decision on that. We do not have any pumpkins here, so I know they're going to ask for another one, but we don't have any, so I don't want that there right now. And yeah, apparition. I have to think about what that is. I'll try and figure out what the name of that is. All right, so we now have an idea of what we want the fast food restaurant, the little fast food restaurant we want to have. Where do we want it? So we still need another sugar farm. This isn't enough sugar. We could put the sugar farm right here. We only have 2 farms. Oops, let's go to sleep. The original is one of my favorite houses. It's really a beautiful design. The design of the house is beautiful. The house has always had a problem with the people ending up on the roof when they get out of bed. And I don't know whether they fixed that or not, but that was one of the things that happened with that house all the time, the Incan one. That when they went to bed at night, then when they got up in the morning, they were on the roof. And so it's possible that that's gotten fixed. We'll see. Um, Actually, what I'm looking at is where. This is the tree farm right here, and I wanted to remain the tree farm. Up the hill is where we started to have guardians being distressed. Hold on. The one place that probably would have been really fun was right here where this is, where the glass shop is, but the glass shop belongs there. I suppose I could have one sitting here. They would be walking up the hill to here. This is the only place really above the workers there. That would make complete sense. There's not enough room here. We just took away the pieces here, and now I just really like this. So I am going to put in the log right here. We're just going to put a log all along here that this fence is attached to. And we'll put that in. And right here, this part is going to have this. Let's put this along this area right here and right up to there. And I think I'm good with that. Let me take the shovel for a second. I'm going to use the shovel and right down from here. Let's take, if they're walking, they're going to walk to here. And we can have them come off right here. Let's see. I think that's all I really need right there. You just remembered Andrea. She looked a lot like in an Eastern skin style. Andrea, yeah. Let me think about that. Let's come here. And here we go. Oh, look! Look! Yay! Okay, so this is this is the new house that's going to go here. And this should be, I forgot to use one of the others. So this is a level 1 starting right from the beginning. And I should have actually used one of the pieces that I had, which would have built a level 2. And I wonder how many of those. I only have the one, I think. Yeah. Okay. So this is going to be a level 1 of this house. See this part right here? This might be a problem later. We'll see what happens. That is the roof of this building. So we'll see what happens. I don't want to. I'm not actually going to do something right here until I see if they use this part over here. Because if they don't, I'm taking that away. And I'm just going to take that whole part away. And right now, this should be a single bedroom, but it isn't. This is a really pretty first house. Look at the bedroom up from the main floor. And I really like that. And that's why we were going to do this. This makes some really nice housing up here for all these guys will always be remembered. Yeah. And that's one of the things that we will do when we get it done. Would be amazing to see how this would be at level 5. You can't forget what just happened. Yeah, so this is the level 1, And the level 5 should be coming up in a minute, or that's going to take him a while. He's going to have to build the full set up. You wonder how it's going to be the experience of the players that like the style. That like, which style are we talking about? Are we talking about Incan, or are we talking about the high magic style, or are we talking about the antique style, which is right here? So Mr. Villager is talking in chat, and I'm just trying to figure out which one he's talking about. Now, we said we were going to leave this part here. I might have to, the antique, yeah. This is going to be curious. We put it here like this because of the way it was going to fit right here. And you might not have been here. That's the problem. You missed a day. I forgot about that. And you might not have been here when we did this. Let's go just for a second to the antique. You try and make a resident level 5. They are going to react when they try and make a residence level 5. Why? Antique Q, residence level 5. This is the level 1 right here. And let's move this out of the way. This is what he's working on right now. Wait, is this the right one? I think it is, level 1. So that's what he's working on. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Are you talking about the calcite? The fact that we have so much calcite here? And see what happened here? See this thing? Oh, that's... I forgot, Mr. Villager. I completely forgot, and thank you for reminding me. There is no level 5 of this house. This house is mislabeled or got mixed up. This is a builder shop that is at level 5. And when you go in, it even has the builder piece right here. So there's a mistake in this. And Mr. Villager remembered it. That's exactly right. No, we're only going up to the level 4. And the level 4 is all we really need. I want this little house right here with these 2 beds. And then I want this place here, which has the 2 beds upstairs. And I think there's one here. This is actually really sort of like them sharing a house together. These people, this group of people. See that the part right there where the kitchen is? And see this, there's an upstairs there, and then there's 2 here, and they can come, they have their own little kitchen area. This is really nice. And this is all we wanted. And so, yes, Mr. Villager, you have a very good memory. I completely forgot about that. But that's what Mr. Villager is talking about. That he was saying it's going to be a big surprise at level 5 because there is no level 5 for this house. This house has an error and it hasn't been fixed yet. I haven't reported it yet, and so I probably should. And it speaks to the fact that very few people have made the level 5 of the antique style because it hasn't been reported. So that is most curious, but we're making it. I like that house, and we'll go from there. we'll go from there. They just don't know about it yet. So I can say something to them, and that will be fine. And the interesting thing about saying something to them is that Minecolonies team, they're very good about their builds of their mod, and they're very hands-on. They like playing with their mod, and so their response to things is pretty consistent and quick. Now the only thing is that, who does that belong to? Let me see who it is. Antique. Let me go to it. ANTI. That is Q. That is Ikabe Hungry. Hunger. Ikabe Hunger. I don't know who that is. So that might be one of the contest winners. There was a contest at one point where people could design places and they would pick the best ones, and that might be one of them. But we'll find out. I am hungry in German. I'm studying German. Ich habe Hunger. I recognize the ich, ICH, as I. Okay. Merci, Mixasa, but that is, he is correct. I am hungry. And yeah, so we'll see what happens in regards to that. How much are we looking at? Let's go up here. Let's see what's happening. So you expected everything up. It's coming from, yeah, ish. Ik is pronounced ish. 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 Interesting. Look, it didn't have that on there. Look how quickly he did that. That is so cute. Look at that. And the gravel is in. He's almost done. Isn't that adorable? I actually like this little thing. It's so kind of big and light. We have a couple buildings that are pretty light. We have some of the pagoda buildings here. We have another antique building, and we have the farm. All of them are pretty light. So there is a precedent, but I like it facing that way, just so that we would have, we would see the trees more than we would see the house there. We might put this tree back right here when the time comes, and we'll do that. Remember, I was supposed to be putting down a restaurant, and I totally forgot, because I don't know where I want to put it. Yeah, I don't know where I want to put it. And I still don't have an answer for that. The obvious place is here. So we have a bunch of people living in this area. We would just make this road come up some more. This building is at the level 74. So if we brought down just the road part of that to 74, it would be in keeping with this other side here. This is 72. 74 is right here. That's not a big jump. So if we place the restaurant switch, let's go to Littleton and place the restaurant. Let's X. Let's do that again. I didn't get anything. The restaurant right here. There it is. So it's at the right height or level. And then let's turn it around for a second and see how we can sit it here. it would really have to sit next to the glass shop like this. And maybe, oh, it would take down this whole part of the hill. Let's have it, you know how much I hate doing this, but I think I am actually going to have it take down this part of the hill right here. It's actually going to be located right here. Now it's at the right location, and then the question is it too close to that part? It should be kind of right here, right in the middle, which means we'll be taking down stuff on this side and taking down a little bit of a wall that's going to be right here. And this needs to be pushed back. It's on the road, so let's push it back to there, and now it's in line with the glass shop, and we're going to put it right here. Take a look at the antique style Minecraft planet, and you saw how it was supposed to be. Ah, okay. So there is a level 5 at least, and that's good. So yeah, so that's not going to be a problem in the long run. Let's come here. I'm going to find this hut block, and I think it is straight ahead right here in this mountain. And there we go. I have a pickaxe. I still don't have one. Let's see. Ah, there we are. And it should be right here. Is that rock? Yes, it is. There it is. Okay. So now I know they can get to it. I can get to it to assign a builder. And this is a good place. If we wanted to, although I hesitate to do this, if we wanted to, we could remove the back, but I don't know that I want to. I think I'm just going to let it be fast food right here. It gets the calcite lines on the border of it, yes. And let's come here. There's nothing. Oh, we have to. That's the problem. That's the way in back there. Houston, we have a problem. If I do this, do I feel like I don't want to take this whole mountain down? What I probably will end up doing is just making a little alleyway that goes back behind so that they can get to the restaurant, and I think I'll do that. All right, I'm good with that. Let us assign a builder. So there it is. This is going to be our new little fast food restaurant right in here. I'm going to put one of these right here so I can find it, so I know that we have something there. There it is, and that's good. And yes, I could imagine that the calcite lines are going to outline the border because they outline the border of this farm. When it gets up one more level, there'll be calcite lines outlining the border, and those calcite lines we're actually going to take away. When it's a level 5, we'll take those away. We don't need those here. At least I don't think so. We'll see what happens when we actually do have it. There. I am going to take one last look over here. I started over here for a minute ago, and then I didn't get over here, just to look and see what's going on with them. So Emery is working on this, and she isn't. She's waiting for materials to come in, and so it's going to be a little bit of time before she gets everything that she needs to the point that she'll start building. So there is Tank right now. Hi, Tank. And Tank is bringing her stuff. And let's come here and see what Tank brought her. Look how much stuff she has already. So she is getting stuff brought in. We might have to check for the yellow glass, purple bed. Let's check for those things before we go. We have 5 minutes before the desert, so we can check on that. Then up here, let's come up to Valerie's and see if she got, I'm under the bridge. I'm under the walkway. There we go. Let's come up to Valerie, and Valerie's waiting for something. Deep slate tiles. Okay, those are going to take a minute for her to get. We'll have to look and see how much deep slate we have. And there's something we don't have yet. Fancy deep slate and green and red banners. So we're going to go back to town and work on some recipes for about a minute or two, and then we'll be ready to go to the desert. And I wonder how the house changes. It's basically the same, but the little tower is on the first floor is higher. Ah, okay. That's good. And let's go to Kawabata first. Let me see. There's a couple things that she might not have the recipe for. And let's look here. Let's look at teach recipe, and let's look. Sure enough. So brown brick framed with dark oak. We're going to let the Spellog do that. And framed prismarine, we're going to let Spellog do both of those. And the yellow stained glass, that's Jillian. So there isn't anything that Kawabata is going to do. That looked like a full moon. Look, it's almost full. It's almost full. There's just a sliver of it left. Same thing, but it's different. Okay. And then let's come over to here. I just want to make sure that he can make purple. This is Orion right here. Let's come here. Let's look at crafting, and let's see what colors he has. Here's purple. And there's purple. Okay, so he can make purple. And let's come over to Alamar's. And let's make sure that she can, in fact, make these pieces that we need. Let's come here. Let's come to custom and look and see. Nope, nothing there. What did we see? Let me look at Emery for a second. Right here. Let's get it out. Emery, Valerie, Emery is the one. And let's look and see what color. Blue carpet, cyan, and then the other things belong, and candles. Wow. Yeah, purple bed and purple wool stairs. So let's come to here. Let's teach recipe here. And we need purple wool. Wool. Let's look for purple. You're not going to find it this way. RPLE. There we go. And teach the recipe for that. And that will give her slabs right there. And then a purple bed. I'm going to need a piece of wool for that. Let's get it. I just don't want to wait for it to play in. So let's teach recipe here. Teach recipe beds. And here's a purple bed here. And oh, wrong thing. Let's go back up. And let's just do oak. Okay, and let's teach recipe, purple bed, and teach, and it's the oak that we actually needed to trade, and that's done. And then carpet, C-A-R-P, it looked like it was saying purple carpet, so we'll teach that. And I think we're good. It is now time to go. I know there was 2 things that I still needed to do. Let's rush right quick over to Spellog and just look at those recipes. If we get the recipes done, they will make it. So if you build it, they will come. So let's look at the customs, teach, and sure enough. So there's the brick, so we can teach that. There is deep slate tile shingles. I'm really going to have to see how much deep slate we have, because look at this. Deep slate brick and tile together. And so teaching that. And this is gray framed. So this is terracotta. Wow. This is I'm going to have to come back for that. I'll make the recipe now, but I'm going to have to come back. I don't know that anyone can make any terracotta here. And so we'll have to check on that. See those brown bricks? We're going to have to teach that as well. And then brown brick panel is probably this by itself. Let's teach. And then chiseled stone brick stair. Wow. Let's teach that. That is definite. Thank you. We are saying thank you again to Mixasa for showing us this as a Christmas gift. It was a lovely Christmas gift. Teach this right here. And there's one final thing. This one, the prismarine. The shroom lights I should have let Kawabata make, but the prismarine we're definitely here with this person. Hold on. Humans are funny. Don't believe in what just happened during the German volleyball game. Oh yeah? Let's teach that. When we come back, we'll have to do something about the other piece that we didn't get, but we're going to leave for right now and save and quit the title. What happened? What happened during the German volleyball game? Did it make the news? Let me see if it made the news in the United States yet. Nope, I don't have that yet. We're going here. We're going to the desert right now. YouTube is telling me, the reason I stopped, YouTube is telling me that it's having trouble keeping up. But you're getting through. So if you're having trouble seeing me, just let me know. Mr. Villager. Ainsley started working on the residence. And here we are. So I have this scroll in my hand and it belongs to Lindsay. I think there was something that Lindsay needed that I needed to work on. Dun 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 dun! Dun 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 dun! Look at this! Isn't it beautiful? Look at this! This is so gorgeous. So this is the new color. So there were 2 teams and one guy managing the game. Okay, so everybody was playing normally. Then someone just threw the ball against the floor and then someone just kicked it. Okay, that sounds like normal soccer so far, or volleyball. Maybe it's, oh, but we're talking about volleyball. Oh, they're not supposed to kick, are they? Oh, it's volleyball. That's interesting. Okay. That's what he's talking about. They're playing volleyball. Um, so Ainsley and Robert wanted to live together, and Ainsley asked Pierce, and everybody just stopped and started to face each other. Nobody was understanding anything. And you know what the guy that was managing the game did? What did he do? Did he call a foul? Did he stop the game? Or did he say that that was okay? We'll see what happens. So pretty soon you'll be able to kick the ball in volleyball and that'll be okay. He just did this with his he said, "Okie dokie." Volleyball has become the new football. Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. He gave it a thumbs up, is what Mr. Villager is saying. Let's come here. So Ainsley and Robert wanted to live together, and Ainsley asked Pierce if she could build a balloon home next to her shop. Is that actually Louise at the front of her door? It is. Okay. Louise sitting in front of her door. Do I need to put a chair there? Maybe I should. So he said okay. And the reason he said okay was he said the river runners will see your balloon from way down on the river, and they're going to be excited to come here. So he sees it sort of as an advertisement, that it's actually a really pretty thing for the town. And so he likes the idea of that. And so she's building it. She and Robert actually moved in. This is going to be interesting because right now I only see one bed in there, but they both live here right at this moment. So they're going to squeeze into that little bed at night because they're in the process, this is in the process of being built to the level 3. The level 2 had 2 beds in there, and so that takes care of that. The other thing that happened was Mr. Pierce, the saloon owner. He said to the people who were living in the yurts, enough. He said, I don't care. You can't live in the yurts anymore. You have to move into something. And so tiny homes started to be built in order to replace that. And here they are. This is one of them. This is the one that is supposed to be for Rosa, and Rosa's actually can move in. It is actually ready. No, not me. It is a level 3 because remember the yurts were built by them and they were level 2s. So when we took up the hut block, it allowed us to build level 3s of these buildings. This is going to be Rosa by herself until we see if Rosa has a partner, but this is her house right here. And now I don't have a person named Rosa. Hold on for a minute. Make a show for respect. There she is. Okay. Rosa's going to move in here by herself in the beginning. We'll see what happens after this. How does she get to this house? Good question. Let's have there be a way down right here. Or should I have her come around in between the two houses? I think for now I'm just going to have her come down between the two houses right here and come here, and this is where she's going to come to, and this is what it's going to look like for a little bit. We'll see. Do I want an actual stair here? I've got these. Let's take these for a second. And let's do this and this. Let's take this here and this for right now. And this is her house right here. So she's got a little table and chair right here. This is her bed. I want to see how those beds work. And then up here, there's little curtained areas right here covering that. And then this is a single bed upstairs. We're going to see how the beds work out when they come up. Right now, that can go away. This is a little fire right here, and I would like to put in the grill right here. Fire, place, guard. So let's take these and see which one. I think right here we'll use the black one. So there's a guard right there, and this is the house. This is it. So we'll see what I want to do with the rest of it. So Rosa is living there right now. Let's hold on to these for a minute. Hold on. If Rosa is there, let me see who's in this house right here. Nobody. This is not a house anymore. The other people who got a new house was Sato and Makino. Sato and Makino decided that they didn't want to live anywhere else. They like actually being here. And so we were able to put in this tiny house right here for them. And so this is going to be their home. And let's come here, and there's Sato. And let's find Makino. Let's see if Makino's going to come up easily. She might not. Let's come up to here. There she is. Because she's only 15 blocks from here. So this is their new house. There aren't enough seats right here. And that's going to be interesting because you see that there actually isn't enough room for a seat because this is the way up right there. So I have to see what I want to do with that table and chair. But we did put doors on the outsides of these. We have jets in the air, and we have jets in the air, but what's interesting is it sounds strange. They're not coming from the normal direction. It's very curious. So Sato and Makino moved into their house. Now, Jet and Asphodel are waiting for a house. And while they wait for it, we're going to do one of two things here. We're either going to have, let me go to sleep. We're either going to have Julie move into her suite upstairs, which was built for her by Ember. Ember was her best friend, remember? And if it wasn't for Ember, Julie wouldn't be here because Julie and Ember were traveling and they weren't supposed to stop here. They were supposed to continue on their way. But when Ember said she was staying, Julie said, well, I'll stay too. So Ember has made a house, a suite for Julie upstairs in the saloon right up here, and this is actually Julie's little place here. And we were thinking that we would put we can put Julie here. Why don't we go ahead and put Julie here, and if Julie decides to have a partner, they can be here too. This is not necessarily close to where she works, and I can't find her. Let's look for a second. But it is close to her friend, And that is the thing that she is interested in. Well, I thought so, but now I can't find her at all. Come on, Julie. There she is. Julie's carpenter. Her current distance is 84. This makes 92. It's a little bit of a walk. She likes walking. And we're going to let her have this place. Now, there's still some things. I'm going to make a little kitchenette for her right there. She needs a little dresser right here. She's going to have some closets right in this spot, and she's going to have a couch right here. So this is going to be her little house right here. She is permanently ensconced in the upstairs of the saloon, just like I am. I'm living right here. There's another room here, and it's big enough. It's actually big enough, but I don't have a piece that'll work here that will allow for, you showed this chat for Vince. You had an idea. Yeah, that'll be interesting. I probably can. You had an idea? Tell me about it. Do we have, yes we do. We have a fire guard there. We have one of the old-fashioned ones, but that one's fine. Right here, just stare, Vince, for some seconds and then make in his direction. Let's see if I can get him to respond. He has no idea what I'm talking about. Oh, sorry, Ember. Ember is doing some checking on the rooms upstairs. Probably checking on Julie's moving in. Vincentius, apparently there was a volleyball game in Germany, and somebody threw the ball against the floor, and someone kicked it, and everyone stopped in the game, and the referee just did that. The referee said, "No, it's okay." So in volleyball, they kicked the ball, and so that's why everyone was stopped for a minute. I think that don't they have to use their hands in volleyball? You tell me.
Maybe it's just tradition.
Tradition. Maybe it's just tradition and not necessarily, wow, that's interesting. So in a minute, volleyball will become another football. So what I'm trying to do is, if I have a place here in the tavern for 2 people, I'm going to move Asphodel and Jet in here. And I do not. So I don't have a place for 2 people, and I still have way too many people living in here. If I want to do this right away, the thing is, and Ember is going to talk to Julie and going to say to her, look, Jet and Asphodel are going to stay in this yurt forever because they are waiting for a house to be built on the farm. Give them your room. And Julie's like, fine, I'll just live in the saloon for the time being. And Ember's saying, I'm actually okay with you living in the saloon for the time being. And so we're going to put Julie in the saloon for the time being. And then There we go. And this is one of the things that keeps happening to her. So the current distance is 30. So where is she? So she's now 74 blocks from here. Okay, so there we go. And right now we're going to have Asphodel and Jet move into Julie's apartment right here. And they're going to live here. Now, they've been living in a yurt, so they are fine living here. Let's find Jet. Let's find Asphodel. Not going to come up really easily because this is a little far for them. And Asphodel, it's even farther for her. So this is 160 from here, but this is where they're going to be for a little bit. There isn't really a good place for them to be in that area, and that brings up whether we want to put it in another house in the hill area. And let's come here. So both of them are here, and they're going to stay here for the time being. Their yurt is going to come down. Their yurt, that's in that area. So the yurt came down from here. We still have a piece of wool here. That's one piece of wool. I know. Do I want to take this up? I don't want to take this up just yet. As it is, I have to get one piece of wool, which is why I don't want to do that right now, and put it here because this is their stuff. So let's go down to where they were living. They're living in the last yurt that's here, which is right here. See under here, back in here? Can we put something back there? Can we put a house back there? Let me look at these little houses for a minute. Let's see if we can put a tiny home back there. Let's go to Incan, INCAN, and let's go to here. Let's go to residence. Let's go to house. Let's see how big these are in comparison to that ceiling right there. See that? That's our problem. Let's turn this in, and let's back this over. And how close can we get it in view of the fact that we've got a couple things going on here? So it is overlapping this by a lot. And on that side, there is plenty, there is not a lot of room over here. I think it's too wide to go here. Let me push it back. Let's do a level 5. And let's see how tall it is. And let's push it back for a minute. And he's in, let's see what happens if we push it back here. So see where it is? It's beyond that. It's right next to this, and it's back under this. Where is this? It is 2 blocks up from this. I'm looking at that right there. It is not touching the supports right below the supports right there. And let's see what's behind this in this area. I just want to see if we see it in here. I don't see anything here. I don't see anything here. And I don't see anything here. I don't even see, there's the hut block way over there. Excellent. Excellent. Mirfled is not walking around, which concerns me. Normally when they're paused, they walk around, and she really isn't doing that. And I don't know. I suppose I could say that she's doing some work. some work cataloging. And there's Rory cataloging the mines. And I think that would work. I think we could say that. So if we put this in here, it's going to be here. We only need a level 4 of this, and we are already going to have a level 3. Let me see if I have a house. I do have one on me. So we are going to have a level 3 right away. And I like this being back in here. I know that those are windows. They're just going to be back behind in that little spot there. Now, if I wanted, because of the way this is, see this right here? This is my problem right there. That's the hut block. That's the hut block sitting right there. So there's no way that I can bring it forward from that. It would sit back in this corner. I kind of like the idea of that. I like it. So I have one in my hand. Let me find the hut block before we do this, because it's probably buried. It is. So let me get a pickaxe. If the hut block is buried right here. One. Some of this is sand, some of this isn't. What am I looking at? I see that. Oh, wait, are we on the second floor? We sure are. We have to go down here. All the way down here. I don't have an opening yet. This is the door, I think. Let's walk. Aha, there we go. Okay, so this is this right here. And let's come to here. I still don't have it. There it is. Okay. Okay, so there's the bed. And I can't see that part. There we are. All right, so I'm just digging through that a little bit just to get that to be there. Okay. All right, so let's come here and let us do assign a builder. We're going to assign a builder. Assign a builder, and there we have it. Now this one right here is going to not be able to be, yeah, it has to be picked up. So I'm going to pick it up. We have stuff in that building, and I'm going to get it. So I'm going to take these and put them away for right now. Let's bring these down and this down for a second. Okay, I'm going to take this yurt down. It's actually in the way. And we're going to have who? I have 2 who aren't working. And I need people working. So, I'm going to wait until daytime because Omar is done with his house. And Hira is done with his house. And yeah, that's what I'm checking. Everyone who's done with their houses for a sec. And then we'll take down all of those that we have. Chocolate. Chocolate. Mmm. Chocolate and tangerine. Mmm. Let's come down here. Here's the other little tiny one that we have, and this house is for, this house right here is for Aitana and for Davis. So Aitana is going to live here and Davis is going to live here. This is their new home. And there they are. So they are no longer living in the yurt that's down here. Let's look at this. Yep, it doesn't even have the hut block in it anymore. I think that's the hut block I just used. This one didn't have a hut block left anymore either. So I've got 3 yurts that I need to 4, counting this one. Is Colson still in here? Let's look here and see. No one's in here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 yurts that are going to come down. So we've got a little thing here. So this is Casey in Omar's little wagon. I tried thinking about putting a house here, and I can't actually. It's not enough room. I don't like the way it looks next to the guard tower. I asked Vincentius to look at it. He looked at it and he was like, eh. So I've got an interesting idea. This is Casey and Evangeline is right here. Evangeline is living in Omar's house all the way up on the hill. Isabella has been alone for a long time, living alone. Yes, Leroy is living here, but she kind of doesn't, she's been living out on this field for a while, and she has been thinking that she wants to have a taste of the city life, like that she would want to live in one of these places right here. We could actually put Isabella in one of these apartments for the time being, and let's look. She could actually live here, and we could have both of them move in here. So we're going to move Isabella and Leroy. Yes, we're going to move Leroy in here. We're going to move Isabella in here. This is unusual for her, but Isabella is one of the first 4, and she's been leading a pretty solitary kind of life, even though, yes, she has the restaurant, but she doesn't really want to have a lot of cleaning to do that a big house would have. She's not interested in having a big house at this time. She thought she was, but she isn't interested in doing that. So we are going to have Evangeline and Casey share this house. So right here, we're going to come in here, and Evangeline and Casey are going to share. And there's Casey. So the work distance from here, this is a little bit farther than the wagon, of course, but not that much farther. And for Evangeline, it's a big difference for her. And so both of them are going to share this. And there we go. We want to live the same life. Ah, you mean the life that Isabella wants to live? You want to live that life too. That she doesn't want a big house. She wants to live kind of in town, and exile is nice. Yeah, sometimes. So she's going to move in here, and Leroy is going to move in too. We'll see what happens. This house, I believe, is full, this apartment building here. There's room for one more. Julie could live in this house, but we have people living in, let's see who's living. We have some people who are living in the saloon still, and let's get them out. So there's Casey. Casey looks like they're going to be very happy not living closer to their balloon, and they're fine living in a house. So now the only people who are living here, is Colson. So absolutely, Colson is moving out. Julie is going to live here. So Julie is going to live in the suite up above the restaurant after Jet and Asphodel move into the house that's going to be built here. And they're going to move in there until this house is done. When this house is done, Julie is actually going to move into this house, which is right next to her shop. And that is actually going to work out perfectly. All right, it's raining on the Desert Lush right now. It's raining in the Lush. It is noon and it is pouring down rain, but it is not thunderstorming. So I'm going to go into this one right here, and I'm going to spend a little bit of time right now taking apart these buildings. And let's come here. And yes, all of this is still getting ready for kids. Even here, we're still doing that. And there we go. So since I'm in survival for just a second, I'm going to go up to, let's come up here. We can go from here up to the road. So we'll go up to the road right here because I have legs now. So I have to walk or run. And we're going to take some legs and we're going to walk along here. I'm going to the university. I still need this university road to come up. I'm going to have a ramp and have it come up over these poppy fields right here to this section. And let's do, that'll be fun to do. And this is Fallon right here. No, it's okay, Fallon. I'm already not a fish. So let's come here. She was getting ready to go upstairs because she thought I was going to change it into a fish. So let's look at civilian here and see. So here we still need some apples. We need some apples here. We have a restaurant and we're good. For the people, we could grow their XP with some books. We'll do that. And we did bring a circus we would need for a festival. We need a lot of cake. And we could do the gourmand. We do have a baker, Emmanuel, so we can start working on that. The first aid is what's needed. And I don't know that I have the hay bales yet. And right now for this, we already have some enchanter on both of the towns. No, we do not. And that is the thing. So I'm actually doing the kids first, and then someone is going to start working on the enchanter. It's probably going to be Keanu because he's working on the town hall. And when the town hall is put in at least a level 1, we can see the walkway that's going to go around to the enchanter, or when Ainsley finishes working on the house at the far end, then there might be a walkway from there to go to the enchanter. In both instances, the enchanter is up. You're a bit lost sometimes with the two cities. Yes, I know. I know. There are two of them. And it is quite, that was Fallon thinking that was funny that the two of you are lost. Let's come over here for a second. I would need books and I don't have any. Oh yes, I do. I would need more cakes than that. And I don't need carrots. I actually need apples. So we don't have to worry about that. We might be able to do something with these two. Let's see if we can. I'm going to bring these down for a second. And what do we have here? Bookcases. We might be able to do something. This is what we need. And let's do these. So let's look at some things that she can work on for a minute. Yeah, because I have two towns and they're at two different levels. Um, I have to keep track of what's been done for each one. So here, we need first aid. We don't have masks here and we don't have vaccines yet. So this is hay bales, and that's why we haven't done it. We need a town hall level 2. So this is why Keanu is working on the town hall. We can't do it without the town hall level 2. Books, we do have bookcases and they can begin to work on bookworm, and that will actually be good. Let's go back to civilian. That will help the children actually get better educated, and that takes 2 hours. They gain 5%. The next one is bachelor, and the library. We do have the library. The last one, master, is the one that we need a level 5 university. But we need a level 5 university for the kids, so that they can get the best education. So that's one of the things. Let's come over here. Wait, there are two towns. Prasino, the green town, and Rosa Ouro, the desert town. Let's come to technology for a minute. Yeah, we don't have a town hall here. We had a town hall and we moved it to the mountain, to King Mountain, remember? So we don't actually have it. The honey pot, yes. I don't think I have those. I need 16 beehive pieces. I don't think I have them. I don't. So we can't do anything about the honey pot right now. Let's come back and let's look at technology. No. You were talking about Mixas's comment. Sorry for the confusion. Yeah, okay. No, he's saying, he was talking about my two towns. If I understood him properly, he was talking about my two towns. And let's come here. The warehouse requires a sawmill. Adds the option to select recipes. No, I don't want to do that right now. Redstone, citizen break block speed. We could try and do that. The break block speed is fine. I'm not interested in, there's something that we can do. 15% more ore. Let's do that one. And let's come back to technology for a minute. No, it's okay. It's all right. Vincentius,
Yes.
do you have any water left by any chance? He'll probably say no. I am so thirsty. You do have water. Thank you. Ooh. Yummy. Vincentius Prime is sharing his water with me, but I don't have any place to put it. Hold on. Here we go. Okay. Let's look here. This needs iron ingots, and we don't have enough. For block placing speed, and those need iron ingots, and I think that's all we're going to do for right now. It's probably nighttime. Let me put these back in here. Is there room here? There's hardly any room. There we go. We'll put them here, and we'll wait for the next time and we'll do some things from there. I think I already did the diamond stuff that was needed for that. I'm going to put this here for right now. Nah, let's just go ahead and take it. We'll put these up and let's go to sleep. Now, it's raining, it's nighttime, it's just after midnight. I can hold a lantern, that will help. And we're going to walk back to town, even though that means I'm going to get soaking wet. We rarely get a chance to walk. Well, Adamanta, hello. Adamanta's like, no, you don't usually walk. Here, I'll escort you. So Adamanta is escorting us back to the saloon. I think she's going to stop. No, I'm not lost. She's saying, okay, fine. So she's going to continue on. And yeah, she doesn't believe me. She doesn't believe. Sky the guy. Hello, Sky. How are you? Welcome, welcome. The day has been interesting. And I am coming in here right now. We're going to go to sleep. I actually am not a fish right at this moment. And I am going down to remove some yurts that we had in town. And that's what I'm going to do with my afternoon. So let's use the back way here. There's Ember and Pierce. Ember is the chef. Pierce is the owner of the town and the saloon. And so he is there. This is their house right here on the hill. Great view of the morning sun. And let me get some things that I'm going to need. Which one should I start? I'm going to start down here. We might see the turtle in the sheep with the sheep down here. We've got this little house here. And let me make sure this is a level 3. It is a level 3, which means that there is an extra bed up there for children. And that is what we need. And now we're going to take away this stuff. Oh, that's good. I'm glad that you are doing well. And here we go. I need a pickaxe for this. And there we have that. Are you going to, I think this is going to need that. Let's get the beds. So they built these yurts out of the wagons that they had. And now we don't need them anymore. So I'm taking them down. This is a huge amount of fabric and wood. And so I would prefer to take it down. They will not dismantle these because the way I built these in the flatland, the way I modified them, did not allow for them to deconstruct. I would have had to, I missed something when I was arranging for them to be able to build these. But they did build a level 2, a recognizable level 2. They built the level 1 and the level 2 of these. The level 1 was a wagon, and then the level 2 was the yurt, and it worked. And that was like, yay! So, however, they won't deconstruct them. So I'm in the process of doing that. So Sky, this is my desert town in the lush desert and the Badlands. It's on the border of the Badlands, which are usually in mesa country, and this one definitely is. This lush desert just happens to be full of poppies, and these poppy fields are what the town mayor, Pierce, came here to take advantage of. That no one was doing anything about these poppy fields. He wanted to protect them and to profit from them, because of course poppies in mine colonies are medicine. In mine colonies, the doctor uses poppies, dandelions, and kelp to heal, is it smallpox or the measles or one of those? One of those really bad diseases. And the flu is potato and carrot, but the others need other medicines, but poppies is one of them. And so he's sitting on this poppy field. And then the other thing that happened, of course, was that because it was badlands, he found an actual mine, abandoned mine, and when he went into it, there was actual gold. And so a double win for him. He was thinking that he would have both the mine with the gold and the poppy fields for this. You think you saw it the last time you were here, unless this is a different town? Nope, this is the same town. This is it. And so we're at the point where we are no longer going to have people living in wagons or in yurts. And so all of these are coming down. And I'm doing that so that they get the materials. I'm actually doing it as a survivalist, just to make sure that all the materials are protected, because they do belong to the town, because they built these. So we're just going to take all of this away. And what? And there we go. Okay. So we were, because of the way this is, we wanted because we're trying to protect the poppy fields, we're having these sections where there are sand, where there aren't poppies growing, be places that they put things. We are going to put a plantation. Nope. Boink. Java is causing me to move on my own without my hand being on any key. All right. We're going to put a special field here. And we looked at it earlier. Mixasa showed me some fields from his from the cliffs, and I will show it to you in just a moment. But the new field is actually going to be a field for sea plants. So they are actually going to be able to grow sea plants here, which is going to be kind of fun. It won't contaminate the poppy fields, and it does allow Aitana to take care of something besides the poppies. She's going to be taking care of this special field, and it's really a quite pretty field actually too. Let's take this up. We did have heaters inside of these tents because in the desert at night it does get chilly, and in the winter, and so any time of the year actually in the desert it gets chilly at night, and so that's what we were doing with this. There was, hold on. Uh-oh, I'm having the water effect. The water effect, but I was thirsty. I don't usually have the water effect when I'm thirsty, but I am having it now. Uh-oh. I just hit something. Hopefully not sugarcane. Okay, probably just a rose plant, a rose bush right there. The roses and the poppies were here when we got here. And they grow together, which means they like each other. And so that works really nicely for what's going on. Now, Aitana and Davis, Davis is the fisher, and Aitana is the sugar farmer. See her little sugar field right there? She's the sugar farmer, and she is actually going to have this new field, and she's very excited about it. It means that both Aitana... Now that's something I didn't plan on. I did not plan on that. Hold on a second. Pierce had given me an axe at one point. Let me see if I can use it for this. Yeah, he did. He gave me a weapon. I'm going to use it to do this because just because I can. I'm not going to use it as a weapon. So Pierce would probably be appalled that I'm using this weapon just to do this sort of like construction work. He's like, why are you using a weapon? Why aren't you using... What are you doing? Do you know how much that costs? Do you know how much that's worth? And it's like, yeah, I do. I'm a mer. We know about those things. We know where it comes from. We trade for netherite ourselves. And he's like, I don't care. It just seems like a waste. But it's not. We're just, we have the, where should I sleep? I'm not going to go all the way up. Let's go in here. I could, but I'm not a mer, so I can't sleep underwater. So we'll have to come here and sleep in the barn of the sugar farm for a minute. There we go. And it is morning. Isn't that beautiful? They have such a beautiful area here. We have to bring this down because this is actually... Oh, wait. I don't have to bring this one down. I just realized they're going to build something here. So that one they can take down themselves. That's fine. So I'm done taking that down. And let's come up here. We're going to come up. This one, we're probably going to build a little flower shop here. I'm not going to take that one down. This one, Omar can deconstruct, and I'm going to have him deconstruct this while I'm working. This is Omar's wagon here, and he was letting Colson use it. No, Casey was using it, but we're going to have Omar deconstruct it, and there we go. So that can be deconstructed. What they're not going to take is this. They're not going to take that because I added that. They're not going to take this right here, or this right here, or this, or this. These things are things that I added. Everything else he should take away. And that will do that. These are our wild sheep right there. And there's 2 more yurts that I'm just going to look at for a minute. One of them is not able to be brought down. And the other one, when we put in the little flower shop. So I want to have a florist right here. And I want to have a little clothing store right here on the bottom of the hill. This is downtown. And yes, acting like the guy managing the volleyball. Yes. So Lila took down this one. There was a yurt here, and I'm taking away this part. This does not belong to this build. This is actually the yurt right here. We'll take that away, and we'll fix the stone in this area. And it's for me to decide, do I want to bring down this? I don't think so. I think I'm going to have this come all the way out to meet that. Do we have anyone working on this building back here? We do not. Let's have Hira build it. We're going to have Hira. Actually, Lila is closer. Let's have Lila upgrade this building. And this is what we're taking away because it's in front of this. How close is she going to get? Oh, she'll take away that part? Okay. So we don't have to worry about that. We just have to take away the front of this. So we'll do that. These chairs, of course, the Christmas tree. Oh, they left some of their gift boxes. And let's put this here. Let's take this way. And we can see where this is. So, the other day, Mr. Villager, when you were saying this looked like the areas in Brazil, the town, the sections of town in Brazil, and we were thinking later, afterwards, that it actually reminds us more of the pueblos, the towns that were built that were on the sides of the mountains in the southern parts of mid-America, the United States part of America, and that there were pueblos in the mountains, and they were built along the sides of the hills, sort of in the hills. In the sides, almost kind of the way the skeleton ruins are at the far end of this mountain. And so we were thinking that it was much more like that. But just based on the pictures, Vincentius actually showed me a picture of the areas in Brazil. And yeah, it looks crowded in that kind of way. And we were making it close and crowded because of the way the roads had to be built and that were on the mountainside, and we needed to be able... Okay, I don't want to hit Julie. Julie, what are you doing? Julie, what are you doing? She was waiting for something, and one of the couriers brought her something, and then she lost interest in whatever it was she was trying to do. It looked like she was trying to collect some of this wood for herself. She is the carpenter, and that's sort of what it looked like. She's like saying, no, I want some of that wood. Well, you can have it, actually, Julie. Here, I'll give it to you. So let's come to here. So far I've gotten all of this wood, and I'm going to give it to her. She is the carpenter, and we'll put it right in here. And Omar has finished with taking apart that part of that little wagon piece, and so that is there. See where that is? That's as far as we're going. So we can take it from right here and take this all the way, this part, and leave the rest, and she'll take it down. Bonk. See that coming down? That is where the construction begins. And so we don't have to worry about the other side of this. And what do I have here? Let me take this and this and this. And there we go. So then we just have this London Bridge here. And we'll take this part away. What do you think if we visit Seabridge and Tana? Wow. That would be something. So Seabridge and Tana are in 19 and we're in 20. So I do have it and I can go there. I can switch back to 19 and we can visit. And okay, if you remind me at the beginning of the stream, we only have a half hour now. If you remind me at the beginning of the stream, Mr. Villager, tomorrow on Thursday, and we'll go back. We'll take a nostalgic visit to Seabridge, the underwater facility, the underwater university experiment where land people were living underwater with the merfolk. And that is what that is. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. So there it is. That yurt is gone. We took down the yurt that was in front of the crusher, and that yurt is gone. And there we are. And it would kind of be fun to go back and look at the people and see what was going on there. So let me take this down. I guess I don't mind that being there for right now. It's going to be a while before she gets all the materials that she needs for that. And let me come across here. Yes, no, I'll be glad to do that. That'll be fun, going down memory lane. Now, Hira isn't doing anything. Omar isn't doing anything. We need a level 5 university in order to get master's degrees for the kids. And so we're going to come over here. Omar isn't working on anything. We have a level 3 library, and we did need that. And this is the university right here. It is a level 4. Let's just look and see what it takes to be a level 5. Right here, let's look. Mossy cobblestone shingle extras. So it needs moss, and that's one thing that we can look at. And other than that, I think the moss would have to be imported. Let's get Omar to upgrade this. This is going to be the level 5 university, the first one of the 2 cities. This is a level 3 hospital. Both cities now have a level 3 hospital, and this is the Caledonian one. Marmaduke, we just saw him leave, and the level 3 is still only downstairs. It has 3 little rooms for care, for critical care, and a little waiting area right here. And this is the sign-in desk, the reception desk right here. And that is the Caledonian Hospital level 3, which is good for the fact that we're going to have children. This is a level 3 library, and we have 2 libraries. This one is the level 3. This is the University Hospital and School library right here. And then the other library is technically not a library. It's actually a part of the bank. And we can have Omar actually work on that if I don't want to do this. Let me see. This is a level 3 restaurant, if I'm not mistaken. Let's come here. She's got a lot of room here. It is. So this is Isabella's restaurant. We're going to get rid of the, I don't think I can get rid of them right now. The glasses from when they were having a New Year's celebration. We can get rid of those. We can get rid of the wreaths for New Year's. We can get rid of the holiday stuff. This is not lit well right now. Let me put a light on. But this is the bank building. And through here, this is the bank. This is the courier for the bank right here. And this bank building comes around, and yes, this is this is actually a library piece here. This bank is library is really small. Both of these are dark dust, and we'll have Omar finish working on this. Omar or Hira finish working on this. What is Hira doing? Is Hira doing anything? I don't think so. Let's have Hira work on the level 4 of this. So let's come to here. Let's have Hira. This is the problem. It needs a lot of deep slate. And so that's something that we're going to have to make sure that we're getting out of the mines. And so Hira is going to work on that. We do have some for the original building. This is all deep slate, and this is polished black stone. So both of those things from the original building, we'll have to get some more. That's what we'll have to do. This is a level 3, if I'm not mistaken, of the Byzantine courier. We can bring the couriers up to a level 4 because we are using the one downstairs, the waterfront warehouse. Why not? And so since we are, we can bring these up as soon as Lila is done with that house, and as soon as Hira is done working on what he is working on the bank. Hold on. And we will bring that up at that point. Let's come here. Let's come around to this area. I don't know whether I want all of this. I could take this part away that's on the walk. They don't really need this to be here, so we could take this away. I still have legs, which is why I'm walking. This is Ainsley's shop. That is Maya coming, or is that Elvira? That's Elvira going back to talk to, what's going on with you two? To talk to Louise. And I wonder what that was about. Is Louise still there? Louise, you want to explain to me what just happened there? Nope, she's gone. Okay. This is Louise right here. Oh, there she is. So Louise is standing right here. Why aren't you going in? If you are so tired, and why are you there? Let's come over here and let's go up. I'm going to have Louise, I'm going to call her to here. There she is. And there she is. And we'll put a light in here. Do we want to put a lamp somewhere? Let's put this lantern right there. There is candles in this. This is, I believe, Mubian. This is Frontier. And there are a lot of candles. But I think we're actually going to replace the candles with lanterns. in some of these areas, and we'll go from there for right now. Okay, let's put this here for a second. Let's go upstairs. So then this fortress is actually just the steampunk farm right here. And eventually, when this is a level 5, we will take down all of these walls around it. We actually don't need the walls here. In a normal city, you would probably need them to keep out the mobs, but we don't have that problem, so we are not desperately in need of this kind of security. It's going to be interesting when I do this, because I'm probably going to do this the way I'm doing this now. All of this stone they made, and so we want to preserve it and let them have it. So even though I'm going to take it down, I want to be able to get it for them. And sure enough, this is a level 4 for Asphodel. The level 5 of this farm is intense, and as a matter of fact, I can show you right now. The level 5 is intense. The build options, the level 5 requires, let me find the amount. The mossy stone bricks are 143. 317 spruce planks, that's not really that much. 348 stone stairs. And then we've got 136 granite pillars. No, that's not wrong. Only 36 of the granite pillars. 136 framed glass. I'm going to have glass for that. And I don't see a lot of unusual stuff. There's some glazed, and there it is. So this is 264 glass shingles for the greenhouses, because we've got a bunch. And then we've got the spruce shingles to go on top. And see, I'm still going through it. And yeah, and then 274 dark oak log, which is pretty intense. Then just 495 glass by itself. And there it is. And there it is. 1,300 stone bricks. So this is a very heavy build, and we are leaving it for a while, which is why they are getting a house. They're actually getting that little house underneath the walkway on the main road, because this isn't going to be built for a while. So they're going to have a little house here. This was the yurt that they were living in, so they're not going to be that far away from where they were. Asphodel is down there, and Jet is right here. Let me get, I did have a lantern in my hand. This is Jet right here. Asphodel is down here. We have a new restaurant. It is only a level 3. And I'm going to have Lila. Have I been calling her Lyra all this time? I'm going to have Lila work on this restaurant and bring it up to a level 5 when she is done with the house. And so now we're on one of the actual walkways. This is the plantation. This is the steampunk plantation here. And this is the level 2 of it. So we have one of the greenhouses right here. Let me go down for a second and see if they're doing anything in this greenhouse. We were supposed to be doing research to make sure that Kaylee, I think it's Kaylee, let's find out. can actually do anything with this greenhouse here. And let's come in. She is. Dun, 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 dun. So she is planting. She just doesn't have a lot yet. So she is slowly but surely going to increase the amount. What is this saying here? Does she have a minimum stock? Let me see. Crafting the fields. Why is it still showing that? Hold on. This is a level 2 plantation that's still showing that she has only one field that she can work. So it's saying that she can only have one sugar field. I get it. All right, so the cactus, she can actually grow cactus now. And this is the thing where it's saying that she can't. Isn't that interesting? I wonder what's happening with this one. So this is a level 2 field. And she can only grow one. That is curious. So she's technically not doing anything with this field. She's using this inside one right here, if I'm not mistaken. And I would like her to be. I still have legs. I still have legs. Let's take down this sugar out here. Let's take all of this down. And I'm going to give it to her, and let's see if she, or I'm going to plant it in the new house. Let's just go ahead and plant it in the new house for right now and see what happens here. Let's come here, let's go to the bag, and let's get the sugar cane, and let's put it. Now these wood pieces are covering the water in here. It's a little dark in here, isn't it? It actually is. But we're going to plant all of this, and then we'll see what happens with this. So this is her sugar. I'm just replanting it in here, and I am out. Okay. So let me make sure that this is the field it actually says she's working. Let's come here and let's look at the fields. So same as, and that's what it's saying. So it's saying there's only one sugar, same as, and that's it. I'm hoping that's it. I'm hoping that's the one that she's working. She planted some in here and there was none planted. I didn't plant that. So that's definitely her. And there's Kaylee. That's Kaylee. All right, I'm going to have to look at some research then and figure out what's going on with that steampunk plantation. Why the level 1, the level 2 is not giving me cactus. This is one of the houses, housing areas right here. This is actually 3 apartments on top of each other. This is the Cliffs build. Who's that? That's Prudence, our glass shop owner. And this is the glass shop right here. She's doing some work on her roof. And inside here, and there is her glass oven. It's not lit right now. And so this is what it looks like when it's not lit. And Then down here, Balachildis, who was our miner, has become our concrete mixer, and she works down here. And I really love this. And she is probably walking around in the hills also right now. And then here, right here, this was put here to help Ainsley work on this house that is right here. There's a house here. Can I get over there? Remember, I'm not a mer, so I'm just doing this just to see what it is like here. I can get to this door, and yes, so then we have another set of these houses right here, which are going to lead to up there. See, there's construction tape at the top of the hill, and that's going to be one of the next things. We were talking about putting something right here. How much time? None. No, we are done. We are done for today. I know that we didn't get a lot, or it didn't seem like we got a lot done, but we actually got the yurts to all go away, and that is what Pierce wanted, and so they're all done. I will go and pick up that piece from that wagon, the last of the wagons. So there are no more wagons here. We still have some wagons in Prasino, and but we're working on that, right? So here we are. I hope you enjoyed this. Mr. Villager, as always, thank you so much for being here. I'm going to, whoop, that didn't work. Let me see, what am I doing wrong? I'm doing that. There we go. Thank you so much for being here. Obrigado, Mr. Villager. Kemi, obrigado for being in chat as well. Sky the Guy, thank you for being in chat. I appreciate it. Mixasa, merci beaucoup. Merci beaucoup. Merci. For this wonderful adventure of making these amazing cliff dwellings. And I'm definitely having fun with this. So thank you so much for that. And here we go. This is going to be it. It's nice to see you all. I know it's a little early. It is. It's 2 minutes. Should I change? Should I change back into? Let me do that for a minute. Let's come here. And let's come here. And let's come here. And let's go to... Let's turn back into a mermaid. I've got 2 minutes. Why don't I just fly up? I'm going to fly here for a minute. Let's see how far Keanu has gotten with the town hall. So remember, we had a level 5 town hall, and then we picked up the hut block because we wanted to build the town hall here. And I keep forgetting. Oh, Mixasa. You know what that means? That means that this is going to be a level 5 town hall. Yikes! This is actually going to be a level 5 town hall. Wow. Because the other one was a level 5. This little bank building was the level 5 dark dust town hall, and we needed it to be a level 5 because we wanted to have this look, this bank building look. Whoa. So this is actually going to be a level 5 town hall. Man, that is going to be intense. So yeah, so there's our time. Just having that realization again. I think I had that realization before, but I forgot. And so This is going to take him a while, and we definitely do need it. And I hope that everyone will enjoy seeing that town hall when it is built. It's going to be pretty intense. Okay, and here we go. Enjoy your games. Enjoy watching all the other gamers. A bientôt. Nothing to worry. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Merci. And here we go. Bye for now. I'm going to play some music. I hear music. Bye.